We're losing too many people to this virus that are unnecessarily lost.
The Bearden School District is mourning the loss of one of their beloved special education teachers. Francine Worthen, who you see right here behind me, passed away due to complications from COVID-19. Our Katrin Asaf joins us live in the newsroom with how her son is honoring her memory and making a difference in her name. Katrin?
Alexis Francine was a woman who touched the lives of others. For over a decade, she taught at the Bearden School District, working with students with special needs. A week ago, Francine lost her fight with COVID-19. Now her family's determined to see her memory live on and continue to change the lives of kids.
Francine Worthen is described as bigger than life, a retired special education teacher who inspired hundreds of kids.
Can't tell you the amount of times that former students would come by after she retired a few years ago, just to say hi.
Her son John's favorite memory is their annual Mardi Gras trip. The duo would drive down to New Orleans for the fun.
We were down there catching bees and all the raucous and activity, and she just loved life.
Francine became one of the nearly 3,000 Arkansans who lost their life to COVID-19. John says the pain of her death is still fresh.
The last memory I have of my mom is them carting her off, from our house, and we never got to see her again.
While his mom may be gone, John is determined to keep her memory alive and continue to touch the lives of children in need. The family started a memorial scholarship in Francine's honor, hoping to raise money for a Bearden student with special needs.
And that's one thing that we wanted to kind of, help with in Mom's name because she cared so much for those kids.
John says the annual scholarship is not just a memorial to his mom, but a way to remember all those we have lost.
Just in memory of everyone who, has lost their lives to this insidious disease.
And he has a message to Arkansans. Now more than ever, it's important to take care of each other and protect those most vulnerable to the virus.
I just cannot stress how vitally important it is. It's life or death.
Now, John and his family hope to raise $1,500 for the scholarship each year. If you would like to help contribute to that, we'll have a link on our website, KARK.com. Reporting in the newsroom, I'm Katrin Asaf. Back to you.